Be sure to follow our amazing sponsors, Fiya Infusion, Tax Strategy, Ask BlueJae, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Days. And be sure to tune into our other programming throughout the week. All right, y'all, let's get it. Meet author, speaker, and coach, Ask Catherine, founder of CHBM Services, LLC, dedicated to reducing poverty among single-parent homes through career development and resources. From books to apparel, events, and an entire listing of virtual workshops, as well as CHBM Services U, they've definitely got something for everyone. Visit chbmservices.com for more information. Oh, and don't forget to tune into Ask Catherine every second and fourth Saturday at 2 p.m. on FluentRadio. Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, reminding you to come shop with Lavish Looks June 13th from 2 to 6 at the 10th anniversary for Glam Couture Boutique. It's going down, y'all. See you there. Happy Thursday. Welcome back, y'all.
It's gonna take more than
I'm just jamming for a little bit. This is Conlay Baby Shakes. Let's just bring it in, shaking it a little bit. I know y'all saw the pop-up is this Sunday, so you get to come and shop with all of the vendors and celebrate Glam Couture Boutique. And I got a surprise for y'all. Capri Buie is in the building. She's in the virtual building right now, okay? We are talking all things pop-up. I'm so excited. Let's just jam out for a second because we got to celebrate. 10 years, y'all. 10 years. That deserves a sip. So everybody get something in your cup. We got a lot of stuff to go over this week. Woo. It's been one. I want to go ahead and jump in because it's been so much this week. First off, I hope you all are well. Welcome back to another episode and another week of the Blueprint Live. Y'all, we on fire this week. Like, it's a lot going on, okay? If you're just joining the broadcast, please make sure that you are dropping those businesses, okay? I'm here to promote you. I want to connect you with some people you haven't been connected with. So make sure that you drop those links in the comments. If you have friends that have businesses, we want to shout them out too. So make sure that you drop them in the comments so that we can all follow and support them and, shop with them. Whatever they got going on, a service, clothes, I don't care. We want to know, okay? You can advertise with me by visiting thebpmediaco.com for more information. I love to help your brand come to life. I mean, look, I'm going to do it all. We got commercials. We got all types of stuff. I am trying to make sure that the word gets out there about your business because that's what it's all about. We got to pull together and get the word out, okay? Before I go any further, I have to thank my amazing sponsors. Shout out to CHBM Services. Okay, this is our newest sponsor. She's helping single parent families thrive out here. Okay, so whatever it is that you need, resources, jobs, CHBM, they've got your back. But you need to go ahead. You got to go and follow them. You got to go and, get on the website, check it out, chbmservices.com. And, shout out to Ask Catherine. She was my guest on MzMetchi 101 this week, and she was on the show last week talking about everything that she has going on. So make sure that you all go and grab that affirmation deck. She was about to give y'all the affirmations. I'm like, wait a minute. They gotta purchase the rest because these are good affirmations. So make sure that you all go and check it out. For those of us that didn't do the taxes, I did my taxes. I don't know about y'all, but if you are still in need of tax services this year, make sure that you check out my sponsor's tax strategy, okay? Tax season is really all year round. Even some people go past that little April date that they try to set. So make sure that you go and check them out. They've got something, for everybody. So please go. It's classes, resources of how you can kind of help yourself not be in a bad position next year for tax season. Who wants to own their taxes? Not I. Moving along. Shout out to my sponsor, Fiya. I just talked to them and they're cooking up some stuff. So for those that like their goods, they got some stuff coming for you. So make sure that you go and follow and subscribe so that you can be the first to hear about the deals and their new products. Ask BlueJae. So the Black Excellence collection, y'all. Black Excellence. You got to go and shop. You can use code MechiTan for 10% off, okay, on the Black Excellence collection. Ask BlueJae.com/shop, okay? We need you to go over there and do it. And last but not least, Black Dollar Days, okay? The next Black Dollar Days is coming up, I believe, towards the end of this month. So make sure that you go and register your business. We don't want you to get left behind on the Black Dollar Days. So we want to support in every way that we can. So make sure that you go and register your business. I tell y'all every week. My job opportunity of the week is brought to you by Closing the Gap Staffing. Now, they are actually hiring for a multitude of roles. So if you visit ClosingTheGapStaffing.com, you will actually be able to go and apply for those. So we were looking for truckers last week. Okay. I believe that they have some things as far as in healthcare. So if you know anyone that could benefit from that, make sure that you pass that opportunity along. Okay. We're trying to help everybody win. And speaking of which, topic of the night, customer service and small business. I didn't really want to make this the topic for the night, but I have scrolled past on my social media so many instances where both the customer, the business owners, there were so many left turns that were made in those transactions. And I would love to try to offer some type of advice to you all as far as how we can navigate some of those things. You know what I'm saying? Because as business owners, we can always be better. Customers can be better too. So we're going to talk about it. I want to share a few instances that I saw that it disturbed me. And I love for us to just kind of talk through that. So that's the topic of the night. Without further ado, let me bring on my special guest. She's on her way, y'all. Yes, let's get it.
Hello.
Capri Buie is in the building. Hey.
Good evening. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
I am doing well, blessed, highly favored, all that.
Girl, and you looking good. Okay.
Thank
you looking
you.
good. Yes. I am so excited. I literally, since we said that we were going to have you on the show, so excited to have you on. And, Sunday is your 10-year anniversary.
Yes, 10 years. I almost didn't even realize it. I kind of like accidentally stumbled upon it, looking at some old pictures on my Facebook page. I'm like, hold up, wait.
Right.
10 years coming up. I have to do something.
You have to. To. So look, if you can, and tell me if you don't mind sharing, when you first started your boutique, take me back to that time. What was kind of the inspiration behind starting that, and just getting it off the ground?
So I started back in 2011 and I was like fresh out of college. I was like, look, student loans are coming up. I need to pay back some stuff. I just need to get some money generated. So I was actually starting with a radio station that I worked for straight out of college. But I also wanted a little something else to do. And I love to shop. So I was like, why not just turn my passion into some profit?
That's okay.
And I started my boutique. And I actually started with handbags. Glam Couture started with handbags.
Okay.
Then kind of transitioned into sunglasses and then eventually became apparel, women's apparel. And I have a few accessories here and there, but mainly women's apparel.
So you know what I wanted to tell you? Okay. First off, I got connected with Capri through, I was tagged by Lauren. So shout out to Lauren, her family. She tagged me in the post where she was looking for vendors for this anniversary. And for me, I want to tell you what caught me. And I knew that I wanted to do it. The fact that it was your anniversary, but you were sharing that and allowing other businesses to also get shine. I was just like, she's dope and I got to meet her. I'm going to go ahead and do that,
Yes.
I felt like it was so heartfelt. I'm just like, man, this is their time where they could be celebrating, but here they are uplifting other businesses.
Exactly. And I'm always about that, bringing other businesses up, especially if you're starting new businesses. I'm not shy on trying to help you out, point you in the right direction for things. So yeah, I'm all about that.
Did you ever run into because I'm a helpful person too. I'm just like, hey, what can we do to get things to the next level? Did you ever run into people when you were first starting out that weren't so willing to offer that help?
Honestly, I don't even think, well, I'm an only child, so I do a lot of things like on my own research and everything. So I honestly didn't really go to anyone. And back then it was just when Instagram was starting to pop, like it was just starting. they didn't have all these groups where, you could share different vendors and vendors lists. You had to literally use Google to the best of your advantage and search everything. So I had to research the bulk of everything.
You know what? I feel you. I kind of did that too. And it's kind of hard when you do everything yourself.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times I hear with people that I work with, they're just like, I tried to ask so-and-so something and, they didn't want to give me the answer, or they were charging an astronomical amount. And some things I'm just kind of like, you know what? If I can be of help to you, I'll be of help to you.
Exactly. I'm going to point you in some kind of direction that'll lead you to where you need to be. I may not lay it all out for you.
No, we're not laying out.
Yeah. I might not do that, but I am going to point you in the right direction to get you to a successful place where you need to be.
Absolutely.
Because it's enough money for us all out there.
That's what it's all about. I love it. Look, that's the energy. That is the energy that we need out here. So we got to keep putting it out. Now, look, the event is on Sunday, right?
Sunday, yes.
I've been seeing some teasers of some of the vendors that's going to be there. But for those that are not following you yet, what do we have to look forward to on Sundays as far as the vendors?
Oh, gosh. It is. Okay. So first of all, there will be 30 vendors. In addition to myself, I will be having some nice little summer pieces. It's an exclusive collection, so you got to be there to catch it. So we'll be having, let's see, we got a travel agent that's going to be there. We got a few businesses that are traveling from Ohio. So
really,
a long way just for this. Yes,
y'all better cross the state lines, okay?
Yes. We have an edibles vendor if you're into that sort of thing, Okay. We have a young lady that has grown up in my church, and she's starting her business. I believe this is her first pop-up shop, so she's going to have her sweets. She has like chocolate dip strawberries and different treats like that.
I'm spending all my money, basically, is what that's what you tell me.
We got a sea moss gel vendor. We have a cold pressed juice vendor. So it's something for everybody there, for your health, for your beauty, all of that.
When I tell you that every business that you just named, I'm like, I'm stopping at their table. I'm stopping at their table.
I already took my money out today so I can set it aside so I won't go broke.
Girl, do you know, I'm like this, okay, this is for me. This is the change for the customers, okay? Like that's literally how it's going to go. And,
Absolutely.
I'm excited to be there too. This is actually my first vendor event since like September. And September was my very first one that I ever went to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I love it. And crazy thing about it, it was her anniversary too. It was her 5-year anniversary for her spa.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. I'm loving these milestones that we're hitting and not giving up.
I hope that as my business continues to grow and flourish, that I'm also able to, offer those opportunities, because what you all are doing is dope. Like, I need you to know. I'm not just hyping it up. That's from the heart.
Yes. Because at first I was like, I'm going to just do a little small rent out somewhere for just my stuff. And I'm like, no, I have to bring some other people on with me. I can't go on this. It wasn't my own journey by myself. So I have to bring everybody with me to help celebrate this. So.
Absolutely. So what are some other events that are coming up, or some things we can look forward to from Glam Couture?
Let's see. So I also have a YouTube page. It's kind of connected to fashion, but it dabbles in a few other things as well. But you can follow me on, subscribe to me on YouTube at Glammed Up Pre, GLAM''D Up Pre. Okay. Go ahead and do that.
Do it quickly.
And so nobody knows this quite yet, but since it was
an exclusive, girl, are you giving me
a little tea? Okay. What's going on? So many vendors that wanted to participate in the first pop-up shop that's happening Sunday.
Yeah,
I had to go ahead and add a part 2. So July 18th will be
good night. Good night. Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, first and I'm mad because I'm going to be in Costa Rica, but I'm upset that I'm going to miss that one. But if I was here,
yes, I know.
That is amazing. How dope is that? Look, okay, so for those that didn't get in, because look, I tell you what, I am glad that I commented back on that status where I was tagged when I did. Because I think maybe within like a couple hours that day, you were just like, all slots have been filled. I'm like,
Yeah,
Okay.
within like 2 to 3 days, all the slots were filled up. I didn't expect it to go that fast. I thought people were still asking me, like I'm passing out flyers and they like, hey, you got any more spots left? I'm like, unfortunately, no.
I
But
know.
yeah,
Girl,
this is going to be huge.
that's amazing. Okay, so for those that are tuning in, okay, if you just tuning in, this is Capri Buie, okay? Our 10-year anniversary is on Sunday. We are celebrating, but
Yes.
there is a part 2. So if you are a vendor, if you're interested, if you have a product, a book, whatever it is, y'all need to reach out and secure y'all spot. You said July 18th?
Yes,
Is it
July
in the
18th.
same place?
Same place, same time, everything. Matteson Holiday Inn.
Before we logged on, I was telling her, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, the South Suburban community, y'all gonna come out.
Yes. Gonna represent.
Absolutely.
Because mostly everything is in the city, and it's like, everybody want to travel to the city all the time. So when it's something for the burbs, they'll hold you down.
Hey, be your own kind. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Hello.
Now, I will say, we recently, my friend screenshotted me an invitation for one that was in the city, and it's like I stay a little bit further out, and I looked at the address, and I'm like, no. So this is right here in our area, right out here. Y'all come out, okay?
Yes.
Matteson Holiday Inn. It's happening this Sunday.
Yes.
2 to 6.
2 to 6. And you might want to get there early because it's 30 plus vendors. You want to hit all the tables. It's going to take you a while. It's going to take you 4 hours. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, and I'm over here trying to figure out like how I'm going to get my time in as well, because I'm going shopping.
I might have to do a little vendor shop section time,
Right. Like everybody get out. It's our time to shop.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, I am so, I'm really, really excited. And I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight and just giving us the deets about what we can look forward to at the anniversary pop-up on Sunday.
Yes, and thank you for this platform. This is so amazing that you have this platform for business owners. I love what you're doing, and keep it up.
Thank you. I got you, and I'll see you on Sunday, okay?
All right, see you Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all better show up now. Okay, it's going down this Sunday. Look, just in case if you didn't know, here it go for you one more time. Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, reminding you to come shop with Lavish Looks June 13th from 2 to 6 at the 10th anniversary for Glam Couture Boutique. It's going down, y'all. See you there. Hate it and love it. If you're just joining me, make sure that you're dropping those businesses in the comments, okay? Shout out to Capri Buie for joining me tonight, coming on the show. We are going to have a great time this Sunday, so y'all better make sure y'all get in tune. It's 30 vendors. Y'all heard the vendors that she had. I already know about 10, 11 tables that I'm about to hit right now, because I need some of the sea moss. I need all of that. All of that. Okay? And I'm going to go and get me a juice drink. Fresh. Sunday. Make sure you get in tune. All right. I'm going to jump right in. My hate it and love it. My first hate it, y'all have heard me talk about this a lot of times, and I'm probably never going to stop talking about it. I'm probably going to talk about it forever. Traffic is starting to pick up due to everybody going back to work. I got an attitude. I had an attitude. Because I'm trying to understand how back in the day, back in the day is pandemic days. If you ever hear somebody say back in the day, that's like the pandemic year. That was like the longest year ever. Okay. 36 minutes. 36 minutes. I live 36 minutes away from where I have to travel to in the Chicagoland area. My auntie is saying LOL because I've been on the phone and totally gone into like a road rage. Like everybody has their kryptonite, right? I have the worst, like not road rage where I'm gonna go and be like, yeah, bitch, I'm pulling up. I'm not doing any of that. That's a little bit too much. That's in the movies. But I will get internally mad. Like I'm just like, oh, they cut me off. I'm all upset. I'm all irritated. Whatever. But yeah, my 36-minute trip. It took about 93 minutes. This was actually one of the nights going home because apparently there was another shooting. I'm not traveling down that rabbit hole this week. However, I will say, pick it up. Or maybe if the people that have been working from home, if they can just continue to work from home, because all of us can't, everybody can't work from home. Some of us still have to go in, right? Hear me out. Keep them there. Keep them at home. Let them work from home. Because clearly they probably can't drive. People be riding the brakes. I'm just like this. I'm like, the car places is making a lot of money off y'all. I'm gonna stop throwing shade. That's my first hated it. My second one is this. So y'all know it's not a secret. I'm still, within the corporate world, And I ended up receiving an email. They're just like this. Oh, we're lifting no one has to wear a mask. You guys are back to in person. These people could come into the office, all types of stuff. We're back doing this. I'm like, oh my goodness, you said no mask. And what y'all don't realize is that y'all still gonna have to give me 4 to 6 feet. I need 4 to 6 feet. And I need y'all to know that, knowing who I am, I definitely said something to my manager. I was just like, I just wanted to let you know that I'm a little bit uncomfortable with everything. Because she put in the email, it was over. Like they saying the pandemic is over, but there's like still other places that they're not recovering as quickly, right? They're still in the midst of what's going on. So we can't, I think the problem is that when we ignore those things, and there are a lot of stuff that's out there where it's like, hey, this person lying about this, it's a conspiracy, all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, whatever the hell is going on, whether if it was intentional or not intentional, it's still happening around us. So I just feel like, let me get into this comment. Oh, hell no, I need my mask. Yes, I feel you. Mr. Tracy. I need my mask. I'm like, or I need you to just be, I still need the social distance. So I had to do this project where I had to get, get all of the signage and all of these things while, of course, we're still in the pandemic, but I had to get it for the place where I work, and we had to fill it all throughout the place. Social distance, only this many people, blah, 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 blah. They like take all that shit down. Take all of it down. And it's so odd to me. Like, and I read the email and I didn't recognize how immediately uncomfortable I was until like after I put it down, and then I went to go and tell Anthony, like, they took away all of the stuff. Hey, cuz Lynn Miller checking in. She says 6 feet, mask, washing hands repeatedly, and hand sanitizer. I need all of that. Okay, and the Lysol. I need all of that. Do you know that? Look, she said, oh, and face masks, face shields too. Absolutely. I need all of that. It's nothing for me to grab my Lysol bottle or somebody come and lean too hard on my desk. You are going to need to back up 4 to 6 feet. I'm like, can I get a shield? Can I get something like where they don't have to be in my face? Because I'm like, see, I didn't have to deal with all this shit when I was working at home. That's what I wanted to say. But, I kept it professional. I'm just like, there's just some things in that email that made me feel uncomfortable due to the things that surrounding issues in my life. Not even issues, but things that are going on that are real. If you have somebody that you love that's at risk, you are not trying to get it from somebody that either, they out here with who, what, knows where, you know what I'm saying? Not vaccinated, whatever they got going on. Everybody not doing what they need to do. So it's just like when you open everything back up again, you just never really know. And my whole thing is like, I'm like, can y'all take baby steps? This thing ain't through yet. It's not. Still going on. I'm like, if you can literally go to any news outlet and they're going to have a story on what's the latest as far as this particular disease. I just felt like them lifting it really early. My hated it this week is that I was uncomfortable and I feel like it was too much. And I can only do what's best for me. Like I said, it's not just for me. I don't just try to keep myself safe just for me. It's for the people that I love too. So that's just my little tidbit on that. I ain't even mean to go on the soapbox. Tracy said, yes, you have to do what's best for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's just where I'm at with it. I'm going to do what I need to do to make myself comfortable. And that's really the extent of it. I love it though, because I'm loving it. Definitely the pop-up that's happening on Sunday. I'm really excited to go and connect with all 29 of the other businesses. I'm excited about the raffle that I've got going on with Royalty Massages and Noir Girl. It's $2 a ticket. So if you come, you could win a box. We got a t-shirt, we got body scrub. Noir Girl has a whole lash kit in there. And I got a pair of sunglasses for y'all. So we ready. My site for Lavish Looks is going to go down tonight because when it comes back on, which will be on Monday, the summer collection will be available. And I'm super excited about this. It's definitely, I stepped outside the box for this collection. If you're not in tune, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, I'm telling you, like, you definitely want to go and subscribe because I'm giving a deal to my subscribers first where they can shop. And I mean, the way that these lavish ladies and lavish men shop, baby, some collection might be gone before it get released. Messing with them. They do it up. Let's see. Lemon said fully. Yes, they're fully opening it up. She said Chicago will be the largest metro area that has fully opened. Oh my goodness. I do have face shields. I have them available in brown and pink. Okay. People are probably not going to want to be buying those anymore given the restrictions. You didn't hear that from me, but my love it this week is definitely the pop-up. Make sure that you all come and check it out. If you are in the South Suburban area, it's going to be at the Holiday Inn in Matteson, y'all. And they got free parking. So all the stuff y'all be saying is next to places where you can eat. Because I know people. See, I'm one of those people. I'm just like, is it free parking? Is it going to be some food? They're going to have something to drink. Do I need to bring a bottle of water? I got 1,000 questions. You all covered. It's close to gas stations, hospitals, baby, wherever you need, okay? You ain't got no excuse. We'll see you on Sunday. I would take a quick break, and then when I come back, I've got the what would you do? This one might strike a nerve, y'all. I don't know. We're going to get into it. I'll be right back. Shop the Black Excellence collection by BlueJae today. From mugs to apparel and all of the accessories that you need, the Black Excellence collection has you covered. Make sure that you use promo code MECHI10 for 10% off. Shop now at www.agsbluejae.com/shop. It's Black Excellence, baby. The Black Dollar Days initiative has officially kicked off. Make sure that you join founder Faye Porter in her mission in uplifting the Black community. You can join by registering your business or just replying that you're in and you're ready to be in on this initiative. Okay? Visit theblackdollardays.com and do what you need to do to be a part of this. Be a part of the change that you want to see. Make sure that you follow them on all social media and let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Tax season is among us. Make sure that you get with the pros at Tax Strategy to help you limit your tax liability and help you get back the maximum refund that you and your family deserve. Visit www.yourtaxstrategy.info for more information on setting up an appointment and getting the ball rolling on your taxes this year. Let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Yeah, I had hella bloopers, and I couldn't do nothing but laugh at myself. Sometimes you just have to stop and laugh at yourself. Like, I was over here cracking up just now. Like, they gonna keep seeing my face. Ooh, child. Okay. This is Heavyweights by Joey88, so y'all make sure y'all go and follow it. Sometimes you just got to stop and you got to laugh, y'all. Okay. This what would you do for tonight? It's not crazy, but I don't know how I would feel about it personally. So let me get into it. Tonight's what would you do? I've been with my boyfriend for several years. We lived together across the country from his mother. They aren't very close, but when we do go to visit and stay for some time, his mom acts nice at first, but then starts to take little digs at me and he says nothing. For example, once he commented about how pretty I was, and his mom said, "All right, she's not that pretty," but we just ignored it. Another time, my parents live in another country, and when she asked me if I miss them and I said yes, very much, she said, "Well, move closer to them. My son will stay here. There are plenty of women willing to take your place." At that time, I asked her if she was trying to hurt my feelings, and she played dumb. Again, my boyfriend said nothing. I've heard she even tries to hook him up with other women behind my back. I know they don't have a good relationship because she was abusive back in the day, but now he's an adult and he's still taking her shit. Am I wrong for wanting him to stand up for me? Oh, y'all. I need a sip. Hold on. This is me taking my sip right now. Well, it's definitely going to have to be something that's going to be addressed if it's going to be a long-term relationship. Seems like that, even though you're upset that he hasn't really, stood up for you in a way that was probably appropriate in the situation, it looks like that you're still wanting to make it work. And it's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But we have to make sure within relationships, you don't even have to be married to have to have a certain level of respect within your relationship and to require a certain level of respect outside of your relationship, i.e. from family and friends. So I think in this particular situation, she's going to have to find a way to communicate with her guy that this is something that is actively bothering her and she will not be able to continue with the current circumstances. Because it's like his mom she's purposely not being nice. She's saying things that are kind of, they're low blows. And anyone that's ever I'm grateful that I don't have like people they call their mother-in-laws like monster-in-laws and stuff like that. Like I love my in-laws, my in-loves, because my in-laws, they are family to me. It's very, very near and dear, and we have respect for one another. But the thing about it is that with that, it comes from within the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So things like when she says snappy stuff, you nip that shit in the bud. When Anthony and I were first together, there was people who are not in my life anymore that felt the need to people form their opinions, you know what I'm saying? Like based off of whatever. And I probably the same happened on his side too. But I'm just like, what you're not gonna do is disrespect my significant other. If you take that covenant to be in a relationship, like I said, it don't even have to just be a marriage. If you've made a commitment to another person, right? You decided I want to be with you. They living in different countries. This person is not even from here, from a whole different place. Me and you got to have it where we're not going to let anything or anyone come in between our relationship, our covenant with one another. So when his mom was being disrespectful, what he had to do was in his own way. Because see, this is the thing. Sometimes we'll be expecting somebody to come with the rah, 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 rah. But he may have a different approach that he can have with his mom to nip it in the bud without having to get disrespectful. It don't have to get rah, rah, right? It never really does. But people like to take it there, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has a different response. But he should have nipped it right then and there. So the fact that he didn't do those things, okay, we can't hold someone accountable. If we decided to accept them, even though they've made mistakes in the past, all you could do is correct it for the future. That's just where I'm at with it. Correct it for the future. And she needs to let him know for sure, I'm not going to continue to tolerate your mom being disrespectful to me or saying, things that are not very nice. Because, also sometimes, I hate to see people, they fighting with they, significant others' families and stuff like that. And it just be like this. If you don't let your significant other handle their family and their friends, all you can do is just express some disdain. But as soon as you try to jump in, that's when things get critical. I'm not letting no relationship that my significant other has with their family or friends ever come in between our situation. If I'm comfortable with something, I'll say it. Hey, this is how I feel. This is what's going on. And it's the truth. So that would be my advice. If you all feel free to drop comments if you're tuning in with me live. And, if you're listening to this afterwards on Spotify, iHeart, or any place where you listen to podcasts, okay, I would love to get your feedback on tonight's What Would You Do? Because, it's nothing like having to be in a situation where you are uncomfortable. Nobody wants to feel that way. No one wants to be talked to in a way that makes them feel uncomfortable, have no hands on them. No, nobody wants any of that. So it's unfortunate that they're going through this. And I'm really, really hoping for her sake that Buddy can get it together, because ain't nobody got time for that. Let me go ahead. Moving on tonight. And again, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Look, it's Thursday. We getting it in, but I got a few things that's going on. It's definitely some news that I don't know if y'all heard about it. So I like to start y'all boop, and then we go up. All right. So Chipotle. Chipotle decided to pay their employees. They're going up to like 15 an hour starting off for some of their base roles with the company. Okay. But it's bringing a 3.5 to 4% increase to consumers like you and I. I like to get my chips. I like to get my queso. I like to get my chips. I like to get my queso. Okay. If you catch me on the right day, I might get a margarita with it. That's okay. So this is the thing. I got mixed feelings, right? Because you got to think about it. Chipotle is Chipotle. Like, Chipotle didn't even close down during the pandemic. They was getting the bread. They definitely got bread from my household. Because I promise you, I felt like I was, I try not to eat out often. But, Chipotle is just a good thing. You can mix it up. You could be like, today I want bell peppers and onions. You can get all of that. Okay. They've been making a bag for a minute. I just feel like, okay, why can't y'all increase how much you pay your employees without charging to the consumer? All of it to the consumer. Because I'm like, it seemed like with that 3 to 4%, they not eating none of the extra costs for anything. And I feel some type of way about it. I'm like, y'all probably up there with Amazon. Everybody loves Chipotle. Even after y'all little scandalous stuff y'all had going on, people was, they still love Chipotle. I'm not mad at it though. They're looking to hire 20,000 new employees. So, I mean, if you know someone that's interested, or you got, a younger sibling or a younger cousin, someone that where they can go and get this bread. $15. I tell you what, I'm going to take y'all back. Let me take y'all back to 05. 05, I was making like $10 at White Castle, y'all. They thought I was rich back in the day. They thought that I was rich. I'm just like, I'm struggling like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because that was like the highest. When I found out that people that was working at like McDonald's and like KFC and all that other stuff, they was only making $8 an hour. I'm like, they are raping you guys of your life, your everything. I'm like, $8? What? I couldn't believe it. So it's a blessing if you can get in with some of those, those companies that are willing to pay for talent. Now $10 ain't nothing. I'm sure that they've gone up. You know what I'm saying? White Castle, the brand, all that other stuff. They've always been very good to their employees. You know what I'm saying? They don't mind sharing the wealth. But businesses like Chipotle, they're also competitive as far as within the food market for pay. So if you know somebody that's interested, they are definitely going to be hiring nationwide. So get on with it. We're still going to get our bowls, even if we have to pay a little bit more. Some bullshit, but we're going to do it. Okay. That's that. All right. So I want to know this from y'all because I saw this story and it was so interesting. Let me take a sip. Would you all get vaccinated in exchange for marijuana? I'm going to read it for you again. Would y'all get vaccinated in exchange for marijuana? Well, Washington State is hoping that your answer is yes, okay? The state's Liquor and Cannabis Board said this week that it would allow state licensed cannabis retailers to provide one joint to adult consumers who receive the COVID-19 vaccination at an in-store vaccination clinic. And this is from USA Today, okay? The approval for what the board called joints for jabs is effective immediately and set to expire July 12th. Other states that have a program similar to this, where recreational use is legal, they're calling it poke and toke. Poke and toke. I'll just say that again. But this particular program is called Joints for Jabs out of Michigan. Let me see. Hold on. She said, what do you mean? Yeah, so basically you would get one joint. So if you are able to present some type of proof that like you got the COVID-19 vaccine, you would get a joint in exchange for that. It just has to be done at an in-store vaccination clinic. I thought that was crazy. I was like, one joint. Okay. I suppose. I'm not mad at them. I'm not, hey, whatever. They're doing everything that they can. But the only thing I'm gonna say about the vaccine and all the different things that's going on is, it's such a push for it. And I wonder why we haven't pushed for other things in healthcare, like cures for cancer and other, diseases and illnesses that are going on that could use our attention as well. It seems like that if they're able to develop all of these things and really push it for the people, not only do they have the scientists and all of the people to back them, but they also have the people as far as with marketing. Did y'all see the vaccine commercial with John Legend? This shit touched my heart, y'all. This shit, I felt good. If they have all of these resources behind them, it just makes me wonder, what are they doing with these resources? It really does. That's really the only thing. So, I mean, you know what? I have no problems with joints for jabs. If this is what they're doing. I even read a story that the U.S. is getting ready to purchase a large order of Pfizer vaccines, actually to give out to other countries. And yeah, all that I can say is that I hope that we've been able to help all the people that wanted to be helped or that wanted certain resources on our own home grounds. There's nothing wrong with helping someone else. I was just talking with Capri Buie about that earlier, as far as just, she said, she's like, hey, I don't mind helping somebody else out. That's kind of like how the U.S. is. They be helping out on stuff, but I just be like, this was none of y'all business, but I'm gonna let y'all do what you got to do. All right. That's the joints for jabs. So that's happening in Washington. If you're out in that area and you're tuning in, go get your joint. They got it for you. My next story for tonight is Balenciaga and Crocs. Let's take a sip to that. That's a very unlikely combination that I never thought I would hear together. They're teaming up to release stiletto clogs for spring 2020. This shoe is set to be priced at over $850 for each pair. $850. Clogs with heels. Crocs with heels on the bottom. I mean, shit, they did it to Timberland boots. Y'all let Beyonce and them do that to y'all. Y'all let them do that. And it was cute. It was a real cute ass trend. I was like, I ain't even mad. I'm not mad. But Balenciaga and Crocs, that don't even seem like that's the right combination. When I read, I was like, Balenciaga and Crocs. Heels. $850. And some people going to be wearing them. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I do want me a pair of Crocs. I seen the Crocs, the one with the platform and all this stuff. So they bring y'all notice they about to have us back here like we in the 70s with these platforms. They even bringing bell bottoms back. Shit, if you got both of them together, you like that 70s show. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I like that style. I was mad when bell bottoms and the boot cut jeans and all that other stuff went out. I was like, skinny jeans. What the hell? What did y'all doing? But yeah, Balenciaga and Crocs is teaming up. They're giving y'all some heels. So for those that like both of those brands, if you want to try it out, it's coming out in spring 2022. Have your 850 or more and be available. That's it. Last story of the night. Okay, so, all of us Chicagoans, we know about, R. Kelly's case that has been, pending for quite some time. Well, he has his trial on August 9th. And check this out, y'all. His lead attorneys filed paperwork to withdraw from his federal case. It ain't nothing like if you fighting a local case, right? You fighting a local case and your lawyer don't show up. You just like, where the hell is my lawyer? Where are you? This is his federal case. And they done filed some paperwork to basically back out of that case. They don't want to represent him anymore. In life, everything that you do, you got to make sure that you associate yourself with the right people. So that goes for R. Kelly and that goes for the lawyers and stuff too. Don't bite off more than you can chew. No matter what, he has done some things, and we've seen the stories. I'm not here to condemn or whatever the case is, but as a human, do I feel bad for him? Because these are people that he's been working with. This case has been going on for a while, y'all, right? It's been going on for a long time. They pull back now. That's kind of messed up. I don't, if that was anybody else. I mean, the type of case that he's doing is a little bit funky, but just think about it. Let's just pull out the situation. Let's take out the case. If that was somebody that you knew and their whole defense team was just like this, and we're done, we're leaving, we're not doing anything else, that would be devastating to anybody. And I read it, I was just like, damn. I'm like, in August, how did somebody get caught up? Like, I would imagine the case that's been going on for a couple years at this point would be pretty difficult to download within a matter of months. We're already in June. August 9th will be here in no time. Y'all know we're going to look up and be like, hey, y'all, we celebrating Labor Day. That's exactly how it's going to happen. So that's messed up. You got to watch who you associate with. If you can't take on the case, don't take on the case. If you in any way feel like if you fighting something and you got some people behind you and you not 100% about them, you probably got a reason why you're not 100% about them. I'm going to leave that at that. Okay. A little bit too much. I don't have a lavish look of the week for you all tonight because y'all got to come shop with me on Sunday at the pop-up. And then the site will be back live on Monday, including the summer collection and everything. So y'all, it's gonna be we're gonna be good. We're gonna be ready to go. It's lit. It's lit. So let me go ahead and get into the topic. Again, I'm not even gonna hold y'all too long, but this week I scrolled past, oh my goodness. I stopped counting at 7. Okay, so I'm a part of a few different business groups. And ladies, gentlemen, if you got a business, if you got anything, I would be happy to add you into some of those groups where you can promote and meet other like-minded individuals. Now, sometimes it gets a little saucy in there. I'm not over these groups. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but just a good way to connect sometimes virtually. Virtual was all we had before the world was opening back up. So, but I ran across about 7 different posts where there were, I would say about half and half. There were half of the customers that were posting kind of interactions that they had with the business owner, and then there were business owners that was posting the interactions that they had with the customer, and both of them were trying to really figure out, like, was I in the wrong? Did I say something bad? Should I still move forward with this service? And I have been in customer service. Let's see, I'm not gonna say my age. Well, y'all know I'm 33. I've been in customer service for over 18 years. In every role that I've had in my life, every job, everything that I've done is been in a position to serve others and to, to provide some level of customer service to others. So I really wanted to talk about this tonight because a lot of those screenshots and things and situations that I saw, it was very disturbing, and I would love to offer some type of insight or just even some open dialogue with anyone that's tuned in right now as far as how customer service can be better in small business. Because, and I say small business and we exclude big businesses because let's be honest, Target and Walmart don't give two craps. If you have a bad interaction, I tell you what, I went to the grocery store to get, and I had gotten some bacon bits and came back and discovered I was grabbing stuff real quick. I try to move through the supermarket like it's a game show or some shit because I hate going to the grocery store. I hate it. That's just one of the things I hate to do. Took it in there, got it home. Now it's packaged. It ain't outdated, but when I actually opened it, molded all on the inside. I could have took that to Facebook and been like, y'all sold me a moldy bag. We don't take the time to do that. But if I had gotten these specially made from a actual person that was making them, not a big company, you would see certain people just get on there and she sold me a bag of this and da da da. First off, we got to start learning how to handle things with the business owner before you take it to the internet. So I'm gonna talk to the customers. I'm gonna talk to the business owners. Customers, please don't bring your issue that you have with the business to the internet if you have not brought it to the person that you have a problem with the business. Well, we're not talking about the personal because y'all be sneak dissing all the time. Nobody is upset at you about that. We're talking strictly about business. When you are tagging somebody or showing their information and their affiliation with their business and you have not talked to them or tried to resolve it with them whatsoever. Those are the ones that I have a problem with because I'm like, you have to give someone an opportunity to. You don't have to. Actually, you're not obligated to. But it would be probably in the best interest if you go to the person that you feel like you were working with it was some wrongdoing that was done by you at that point. You should probably approach them, okay? For the ones that do actually reach out, and the business owners they're very snarky, they're short, they're not personal with you when you're talking. We got to remember that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, we don't want to piss off our consumers. You know what I'm saying? Like one bad review, one bad comment or situation or story that they have with you can lead to dollars not being made in your business. So we're not arguing or going back and forth. I hate to see the business owners doing it. I'm just like this. You don't have no business sisters or business brothers. You couldn't, because they would have told you don't have to take this to the internet. If I've had an interaction or if I have a question about something, to give an example, I have had someone that has made a mistake when they placed an order. This was early on with Lavish looks. And they made a mistake, something with their address. And, per my policy, it was, they're still requesting the refund. They're still requesting this. And I'm just like, whatever. I didn't take it to the internet. I went to I have my trusted sisters in business where I was like, hey, this is the situation. This is my policy. If you were in my shoes, how do you think that you would handle it? Get y'all some business sisters and stuff so that y'all not taking y'all interactions that y'all have with a customer and putting it on there. Because me as a consumer, I'm looking at you like, oh no, this is some drama. I'm not, I don't want to shop with them. If they think I'm asking too many questions or doing this or doing that, they gonna blast my ass too. That's what I'm thinking as a consumer. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm a business owner, but I also consume things from people. And the experience is everything. Another thing is that communication. You as the customer should not come through the first thing you saying, you calling them a bitch and calling them all out their name and talking all crazy to them. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And then my business owners, I'm gonna need y'all to stop acting like y'all annoyed because y'all customers is reaching out to y'all. Y'all customers are y'all clients. I literally saw an interaction, y'all. It pissed me off. Oh my goodness. It pissed me off. Hey sis, thank you so much for tuning in. Pouty girl in the house. Pouty, 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 pouty. It really, really ticked me off. So this young lady, and Wendy, you girl, this might be in one of the groups that we in. So I'm glad that you own. You let me know if you saw this one. But the young lady reached out. She was in a wedding and she wanted a ponytail done by another young lady in another state. So she reached out. The girl was real rude. Like, you know, her response, I read it like nasty because that's how it came off. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, book on the site, this, there, you know. So then the girl booked and she's like, you don't have to tell me that you booked, you know, through the site or whatever the case is. I'll see you for your appointment. And it was so stank. Stop talking to your customers crazy. Like at the end of the day, so all my lavish ladies and my lavish men, like, I'm like, look, talk to me. I've had one of my customers that came was just like, you know what? It didn't 100% like fit right or do whatever the case is. Come and express your concerns to me. You don't have to take it to the internet. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I love the fact that I have that type of relationship with my customers, both new and old, where I'm just like this. Hey, you know, let's talk about it. You got an issue, you know what I'm saying? Like I include my information to get in touch with me for a reason. Shit, if it's a reason, call me, text me, email me, you know what I'm saying? DM me, whatever you got to do. Let's get it worked out. Whitney said them groups be something else. I agree. Yeah, and like I said, I literally saw about 7 different instances just this week where I was just like, wow, you know, they were like blasting them and doing everything. Get you a strong group of business brothers and sisters where you can, if you're having a thing or you're just like, I'm not quite sure of how to respond, your business sisters and business brothers is going to love on you and let you know, hey, you know what? Maybe this is how I would respond. Or, you know what, I ran into a situation like that before. This is what I would do. Or, you know what, girl, go ahead and you might need to get a refund to save yourself some grief down in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to have, like those resources, even if you don't have those people, just those situations, you can look it up and see like, hey, this person went through something similar as me. Maybe I can handle it this way. You know, it's okay to do that because we don't want to be in a place where we piss off our customers. But customers, y'all got to start reading policies. Y'all got to start doing certain things too. We're not trying to tell y'all what to do as the consumer, but there are certain things that you could do that'll save yourself grief in the long run, you know? And I had seen it so many times. I was like, I got to address it tonight. This is just, it's getting ridiculous. And unfortunately, I see it mostly with us. That's a different issue. And I'm not mad at that, but I'm like, how can we be better? Y'all know me. I'm a solution-based type of person. What can we do to combat this? Where it's just like every week we ain't got to hear about a nasty interaction that you have with your customer. If you are a new business owner, part of some of the investments that you have to do is, you know, you got to take courses on different things, you know what I'm saying? And you know, there are so many people out there that can offer you a customer skills type of workshop or something where it's just like, they're going to prepare you for when you run into certain things. They can let you know what you can do in your business to avoid certain situations. It's worth the investment. It saves you from having that one person where now this one status, the one that I looked at, the one I just told you all about, that had gotten shared like, you know, over a few thousand. It was a few thousand shares on there. You know what I'm saying? At the time when I saw it, you know, word travels like that and everybody's going to have an opinion. But the one thing that they're going to be trying to figure out is who is this business and who is this business owner? Because I'm not shopping with they ass. You realize that's what comes after that. So we owe it to ourselves as business owners to do what we can to try to avoid some of those things and always keep our professionalism. So if your screenshots are the ones that happen to get out, they know that you did everything that you could. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Invest in yourself and get you some strong people around you where you can run a situation past them and they're not gonna blast your ass afterwards. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. Wendy is on here. You know, I'm just like, sis, you know, I'm not 100% sure, you know, can you help me out? You know what I'm saying? Or can you give me some wise words of wisdom? You know what I'm saying? Whitney too. There's a few different ladies that's on the live tonight. You know, even Be Your Own Kind is on too. Hey, I'm like, how would you handle this situation? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, these are people that I know that they're not going to send me off. They're not going to do that. I suggested as far as that's concerned. So that's my little two little cents on that. That's all I got to say. But I just think that it's unfortunate to see it. And I just hope that things get a little bit better. And in light of that, my quote of the night before I close out, before I leave you all, don't deliver a product or service. Deliver an experience, okay? How I want my customers to feel personally that shop with me with Lavish Look, that advertise me as far as with the Blueprint Media Company and the MzMetchi brand is that I want you to have an experience. I need you to know that I am with you, I support you, and we gonna go hard for you, okay? You can do that and carry those things on within your business. Whether if you have a product that you are selling, a tangible product that someone can see, or if you are selling a service, you know what I'm saying? You make sure that you add value in how you make people feel and how they walk away after an interaction with you or your business, you know, because this applies even more to just, you know, it can be outside of a business too. When you're providing that experience, that's what people hold on to. There's a certain way that I try to package my sunglasses when I send them out to my ladies, because when they open them, I want them to feel special. I want them to feel divine. I want them to feel all of the things that are lavish and exquisite to them and their lives, because they deserve that. A lot of the people that I know, people that have shopped with me or done everything or whatever the case is, these are hardworking men and women. They just want to be fly on their, you know, on their off days and when they on vacation or whatever they're doing. So from the moment that I pack their order, I pack it with love. You know what I'm saying? Like from when I post or I'm resharing, I'm like, hey, send me your pictures, because I want to support you. I want to get the word out and get it going as far as you're concerned. It's an experience that I tried to offer. I thought about it. I'm like, if I were opening a package, what would I want my package to look like? And I hope, so now some ladies probably got a surprise. They was probably like, all this stuff that came up out of here. You know, they probably was salty about it. But, you know, I just wanted it to be special, and I wanted to deliver an experience. And even if things go crazy, or it's just like USPS, because y'all know they ass was acting up at one point. Okay. As a business owner, there were certain things that I had to do in order to kind of work around that. I've had my packages stolen. I've had all types of different things going on. But at the end of the day, that had nothing to do with the customer. That wasn't the customer's problem. That was my problem. So, you know, we just got to do what we can to be the best that we can be. Okay. That's what I want to leave you all with tonight. I want to thank my very, very special guest, Capri Buie, for joining me tonight. Look, I'm just going to say boing. What in the blood? Okay. But no, thank you so much, Capri, for coming on. I'm really, really, really super excited about Sunday. Make sure that you all come and either come to my table, Lavish Looks, Noir Girl, or Royalty Massages. Royalty Massages, she got some stuff coming for y'all, the whole self-care line, like it's lit. And we got a raffle for a self-care box. So we taking care of y'all on Sunday, and we are celebrating the 10th anniversary for Glam Couture Boutique. So make sure that you all come out, go and follow Capri. She's dope. Glam Couture Boutique, okay? And she go up to the plus sizes. Boop, plug, okay? Shout out to my sponsors, CHBM Services, Tax Strategy, Fiya Infusions, Ask BlueJae, Black Dollar Days, and Closing the Gap Staffing, okay? They are the ones that keep this thing going, and they've got so many different opportunities and ways to help you be the best you that you can be, okay? Y'all know me, it's your girl, MzMetchi. You can follow me on all platforms at MzMetchi. I know you see it. And make sure that you, you can, if you're on the go, you can listen to me on Spotify, iHeart, anywhere that you listen to podcasts, okay? The Blueprint Live is there. MzMetchi 101 is there. Y'all, I'm working on getting Corporate Chronicles up there. Like, I'm not continuing that particular podcast series, but it was some real lit shows, and I'm working on getting that loaded up for you all too. So I love y'all. I'll be back next week. It's gonna be the summertime. We loading up around here. So I want to thank you for tuning in. It's been real. Bye.